Hello, spiritual seeker. This is Deepa Lou, and I'm the creative mystic. And I ring the bell to give you that moment to connect, to remember that you're one with the divine presence. So today, I asked my spirit guide portals who wanted to volunteer and give an intuitive message, and Mother Mary Unconditional Love showed up. If you're listening to this and you're not seeing it, feel free to go to my website, deepalu.com, and look at Mother Mary Unconditional Love, or go check it out on YouTube. If you want to go check it out and see her live, or I should say at least, by the video. And Mother Mary Unconditional Love volunteered to give a message, and I always like to tell a little bit about the spirit guide portal that's coming and why they're, well, I don't always know why they're coming, but why they came to me. So Mother Mary Unconditional Love came to me in a vision in meditation, really, and when I saw the vision, could feel the energy of unconditional love. And she said she wanted to come to start to bless all the spiritual seekers and all the people on the planet with that energy of unconditional love, because um, so many people don't have that in their lives. And so I created her as this spirit guide portal, this sacred portal, to really help you connect with that energy of Mother Mary, of the mother, of that energy of unconditional love, to allow yourself to receive it. And also to allow yourself to maybe give it, because in order to receive something, you also have to have the ability to give it. Now, I want to find out what Mother Mary has to say. That's why she came to me, to be created on this physical form, so that it can bless you, bless you with the image of remembering that, that she's with you. Also to bless you with the energy of that love that maybe you're lacking in your life, or maybe you're not, but you wouldn't mind having a little bit more, because I know that a lot of us have like relationships, and maybe we have love in that relationship, but maybe there's another part of yourself where you're not loving yourself completely unconditionally. And I always tell people how you know that is by your inner self-talk. If you're berating yourself, or, kind of having negative self-talk of calling yourself stupid, or that was stupid, or, that was silly, there's a part of you that's not giving yourself complete unconditional love. So let's check in with Mother Mary and find out what message she has for you. I always, to be totally transparent, I shoot these in advance. And this is actually going to be coming out right before Valentine's Day. But what I'm getting from Mother Mary right now is that this is relevant, whether it's near Valentine's Day or not. So let's start with a prayer and take a moment. And if you're actually, watching this in the video, just close your eyes for a moment, because I want you to just like draw your energy inward and take that deep belly breath, where it causes the belly to rise with the inhalation and fall with the exhalation. And just focus on that breath going in and out, drawing your energy inward, so that you can come to a place of calmness. Drawing in that energy of calmness with the inhalation, and releasing anything that is not calmness in the exhalation. And if you are on the video, feel free to open your eyes and stare into Mother Mary Unconditional Love. Because besides the message that I'm going to give you from her, sometimes people who view and gaze into her, they receive their own intuitive message from her. And so I invite you to do that, to just, look at her. And if you're, driving, obviously don't close your eyes. But if, you can't see it because you're listening to this, you can just imagine, like what a Mother Mary Unconditional Love might look like to you. But if you're on the video, go ahead and view her and gaze into her with soft eyes. And as you gaze into the image, just notice, is there any movement? Does any color jump out at you? And what do you sense? And I invite you to, no matter what you sensed, what you experienced, that's Mother Mary Unconditional Love giving you an intuitive message. even if you don't understand it. And if nothing happened, that's okay. I'm going to tune in and find out what Mother Mary has to say for you. Mother Mary Unconditional Love is really saying it. This is really the time that it's so important to focus on your heart chakra area, not the physical heart, but the heart chakra area that allows you to open up to that unconditional love. And the first thing that has to happen for you to receive unconditional love is for you to be willing to open your heart and receive the love from whomever wants to actually uh, praise you with it. And she says the word praise because it kind of rains down on you when you don't even know it. And so if you're acknowledging that unconditional love energy in your life, whether you consciously feel it or not, she's saying that's what's going to draw more of it into your life. The realization that this unconditional love starts with you by allowing yourself to go, you know what? I'm going to love myself even if I am berating myself. I'm going to love myself even if I make mistakes. I'm going to love myself even though I'm not as good at something that I want to be, or that I'm not doing what I really truly love to do, or that, I'm unhappy. I'm going to love myself right where I am. Because she says that's what unconditional love is there aren't any parameters of how you have to be, how you what you have to do, what you have to receive that love. And the unconditional love, the key to it is the receptivity, the ability and willingness to receive it, even if you're not enough. And that's what she's saying is really important is, when you come to a holiday like Valentine's Day, like it's been commercialized and such, but you want to get to the essence of it. The essence really is supposed to be about showing someone that you love them unconditionally. Even if you're not able to do it all the time, or maybe they do something that frustrates you or upsets you, you can still come back to that. At this moment on this day, I want to, send something, give something that shows I love them with all their faults. Now, that doesn't mean you be a doormat and take any mistreatment, but it means that you can appreciate them as the spiritual being they are with all these human frailties. And the human frailties are part of what they need to go through to grow and step into their next purpose, to step into their next level of growth, to step into letting their greatness out. She's talking about, she wants you to realize that, especially for you. Like, rather than seeking that unconditional love from somebody else, she says the first and most important place to seek it from is yourself. That you have to come to a place of going, you know what? Even if I don't approve of everything I'm doing, I'm going to love myself right where I am because I'm a work in progress. And that's part of it is it's about this journey on the planet is about being this work in progress and accepting and loving everything we have done, are doing, because if we don't, we cannot learn and grow to the next step. So Mother Mary is really talking about unconditional love is really about accepting where you are, what you've done, what you might do in the future, what your thoughts are, where your struggles are. She's saying it's about really just saying, you know what? What if I'm not enough? It's okay. What if I'm not, you know, young enough, old enough, smart enough, whatever that not enough that goes on in your head that stops you from taking that next step into your greatness? She's saying to like love yourself with that attribute, because that's the only way you're going to step into the next step that you're here to actually be in the world, put forth in the world. Because she's saying she really wants you to understand that the reason this is so important is this lack of unconditional love for ourselves is what stops you from going and stepping into your next purpose, stops you from putting yourself out there of some heart's desire you know you have but haven't done because you feel like you're not good enough. It's what stops you from being the blessing that you are in the world, because you really are. And that's what Mother Mary's really wanting to say here, is that if you have found this video podcast, then you are here to be a blessing. And that's why it's so important for you to love yourself, because you have to evolve into whatever that blessing is. And that blessing may be to one person, or it may to be to millions of people. But it's important that you start to just invite in the possibility that you can love yourself unconditionally. All right? If you have any comments, questions, I'd love to get feedback. I'd love to hear it. If you're a person who is really, into Mother Mary and you resonate with something I've said here, feel free to go to my website, deepaloo.com, and check out my high-end art reproduction of Mother Mary Unconditional Love. You can have your own Mother Mary to work with, because what I find is when you actually work with one of the portals I have, especially like with Mother Mary Unconditional Love, it can help remind you to keep that, unconditional love in your life. It can help you to commune with her and connect with Mother Mary, who so loves us unconditionally, and to invite that energy into your life so that you can start to have it more in your life, not just within yourself, but even from other people. So feel free to, check her out. Each of my high-end art reproductions, which I call G-clays because that's the technical term, have been prayed and blessed over to carry the vibration and the blessings of the original, which is, like what I talked about earlier, that Mother Mary Unconditional Love came here to bring this to you and to the planet, and to start to help bring it more into the world. All right. And remember, greatness is within you. It's time to let it out. Blessings.